Imagine being accused of a crime, not because you forged documents, not because you handled the transaction, but simply because you were with the wrong person. Can the law send you to prison just for that? The Supreme Court said, suspicion is not enough to convict, and conspiracy must be proven, not guessed, because in criminal law, guilt must be proven beyond reasonable doubt. Now here's the story. The case involved a man named Pecho and another man named Joe Catre. They were accused of trying to process fake import documents using a non-existent company. The government believed they were working together in a scheme involving falsified commercial papers and attempted estafa. At first, the Sandiganbayan found Pecho guilty. Why? Because he accompanied Catre during meetings with a customs broker and even went with him to the port. Sounds suspicious, right? But here's the twist. Witnesses later admitted something important. It was Catre who did all the talking. Catre handled the documents. Catre negotiated everything. And Pecho barely spoke at all. In fact, one witness even admitted, Pecho was never introduced as the person handling the transaction. So the big legal question became, is simply being present enough to prove conspiracy? Can someone be convicted based only on suspicion and circumstantial evidence? The Supreme Court said, no. The court explained, just because someone is present does not automatically mean they joined the crime. To prove conspiracy, the prosecution must show intentional participation and an overt act helping the crime succeed. But in Pecho's case, there was no proof that he handled fake documents, knew the documents were fake, or actively helped commit the fraud. So the Supreme Court acquitted him. This case reminds us of something powerful. In law, suspicion is dangerous, because if courts punished people based only on association, anyone could lose their freedom just for standing beside the wrong person. Being near a crime is not the same as committing one.